Hi, Earth signs. Welcome in, my darlings. How are you? This is January 3rd for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Let's see what's going on with you. Messages that want to come through for January 3rd. If you're watching this right now on January 2nd before 5 p.m. and you'd like to take the Navigating Your Spiritual Awakening class, you can still get in. 5 o'clock tonight, it's going to close, so just FYI. Let's see. So it's a 2-week class. So the second week will be dedicated to your personal questions about it. So you can have some, I don't know, focus on exactly what you're going through. This is for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Feel free to swap around the characters. Okay. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So let's see what's going on for you. What's going on for you? All right. No place like home. I love this card. Don't you? I love it. But it's kind of like a Jack and the Beanstalk, isn't it? Like it's up away from the world. It's like not really of the world anymore. Soulmates. That's really nice. Chop wood. Take care of the basics of this relationship. Feel like this reading is for somebody who's in relationship right now or who is wanting a relationship that is like this, okay? That is something special. And the message here, one of the messages here, we'll see in the reading, but taking care of the day-to-day needs, wants, having, an awareness of what another person needs or wants from you, not in a codependent way, but in a very loving kind of way. And doing that stuff. This is almost like chores in this instance. This to me is like chores, right? It's like when I was married, one of the things that really worked for me was every month we would take a chore that the other person hated to do. So my ex-husband, Steve, used to hate to, I forget what he hated to do. I know I hated to empty the dishwasher because that was my childhood thing growing up. Talk about first world problems, right? I think he might have, in the summertime, I would swap with him about mowing the lawn. In the wintertime, it was about shoveling and stuff like that. And then I threw my back out and that didn't work. But the thought was there. The idea was, okay, I will take on something that you're not wanting to do. For no other reason. You're not avoiding anything. It's not like you're trying to hide. It's not like you're saying, oh, you've got to talk to my mother for a month, or you've got to talk to my sister for a month. It's not that kind of a thing. It's an honest sort of like, okay, if you don't like doing that, I'll take it on, right? We're taking things on for each other, and it's reciprocity. We're doing the work of relationship. We're doing the work of caring for each other in relationship. This might be a new thing, or this might be something you're resolved to do, your New Year's resolution, taking good care of this relationship. 2 of Cups. Isn't that nice? 2 of Swords. So underneath there is mutual love here. 2 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Hermit. Are you feeling not seen? Maybe in the past you were feeling not seen. Could be dealing with an air sign. Libra, Ace of Wands in the middle here. Page of Cups. I feel like this person might owe you an apology. Wants a new beginning with you. Might owe you an apology here. 8 of Wands. Queen of Wands. Wow, there's a lot of fire energy here too. So in doing that, you may be in this place of like, I feel like it's what you're doing to each other, or what, it's not evil or nasty or on purpose. It's just like, I'm not really seeing it. I'm not seeing how much this other person would benefit if I just did X, or if I just communicated this way, or something like that. There's something very important here. And you're, taking a look at yourself. This is the time of year when we decide about, I'm going to do this particular thing differently. You could be somebody who really needs to self-nurture It's also a time when you might need to nurture this relationship more. Okay, and that's an important thing. Like your partner really loves a particular TV show that you might not really like, but they love it. So you're DVRing it for them, or you're, sitting through it, watching it with them, something like that. The other person could be an air sign that you're dealing with, Libra and Ace of Wands, new beginnings, balancing things out. I feel like this person is willing and able to have this new beginning with you. You might not be sharing that you need something from this person. You need them to do something for you, or you need to feel nurtured by them in some way. This person could be kind of aloof. Okay? And so they didn't know. So you have to communicate. You have to communicate more effectively here. And you will. 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands, Wheel. Lots of fire energy here. So from this new beginning, this is a match. It's also a torch, right? It's like a... This person is ready to... It's an honest mistake. I feel like this is an honest mistake or something they didn't know was important to you. And I feel like you might be like, well, if you don't know, I'm certainly not going to tell you. Right? It's like people have to intuit. Yeah, I feel like you're needing to work on that. Okay? Earth sign, you need to work on your communication skills. And when you don't communicate effectively, you just go to work. Like that's your coping mechanisms. You just work on yourself, or you work on your own stuff, and you bury yourself instead of communicating. I feel like this year it's about communication. Ace of Swords. So coming away from the 7 of Swords, where you're hiding. You see how hiding that Ace of Swords, hiding the truth. I feel like you're making other people work too hard, or you're making this person work too hard. Again, this could be vice versa. You're not understanding why a person's upset with you or whatever, and it's because they're not communicating very well. I feel like you would be like, oh my God, I didn't realize. Time to work together. Time to work together. This doesn't have to be a love relationship, but it can be. And I'm seeing Sagittarius here, Libra. We'll look at that, those two in the extended. Could be a fire sign or a Libra. So I'll look at that. Also, well, no, this is you, the Virgo and the Queen of Pentacles here. So you're going to have to know your truth, speak your truth more effectively. This other person might be a little naive. If this is you who is feeling like they're not communicating with you, you're also being like, well, if they don't know, I'm certainly not going to tell them. So if you want this relationship to improve, to go forward, you're going to have to do some chopping wood. And chopping wood here in this instance is about better communication. So this may not be a relationship you're in right now, but this could be a future relationship that if you have had issues with communications in the past, you're needing to work on that. All right. And I feel like the person you're dealing with here is willing. This is not, this is a thing that just needs, it's a communication gap that will lead to a lot of passion. Yes. 9 of Cups, strength, overcoming this, healing. Oh my God. Ace of Cups. Ah, so beautiful. Wow. That's really good. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. The next thing is Ace of Pentacles, right? And we're moving forward. So this is just a little hiccup. This is a small issue, if you will. Okay, it's not that big a deal. But I feel like it could become a big issue if you don't handle it. If you don't kind of work on your communication and work at being the most honest, the most forthright, even if you feel it's going to hurt their feelings. There's ways of saying things. That's a skill that needs to be improved on. Okay? I like this though. I like to see where we're going. So I am going to look at Aries, Leo, Sag, because I see Leo here. Aries, Leo, Sag, and Libra. I'm going to look at those in the extended. I will also do blocks to love, actions to take, and we'll see where we go. Okay, Earth sign, link is below for you for the extended. I'll see you.